speeder.
Good evening, Mr. Corner.
How are you this evening?
Hanging in there, bud. Good evening, Mr. Corner.
Got your dishes done?
Say again?
You get your dishes done?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you.
You wanted to know if you got your dishes done.
Oh no, you got your dishes done.
Down in Poland? You talking about my trip to Poland?
No, you were washing dishes this morning. A lot of dirty dishes.
Yeah, I finally got it done.
Thank you, Mr. Fix-It.
No problem, anytime.
Another pretty good day.
First time I heard that Mexican skip.
Yeah. Good pipeline talking, Joel.
Yeah, coming in pretty good up here. Mother Nature take all his snow away yet?
What's that?
I said, Mother Nature take all your snow away yet?
Yeah, all the snow come off my garage roof and it went in front of my door and it was a lot of snow there. I tried shoveling, it was too much, so I had to get the snow blower out.
Yeah, just wait a couple of weeks, it'll all be gone. I hope that's not wishful thinking.
Hope it all melts away.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Mother Nature brought it in, she can take it away.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going away fast.
Yes, sir. Sure will.
Evening, Taz.
Good evening, everybody.
Howdy from Thompson.
How you doing, that Triple Cross?
Of Clearwater.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got a lot of background noise.
Never be sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? Good, and you?
I'm alright.
What is new with you? Anything good?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes. Oh, man. Must be at least learning something new in school or doing something fun and exciting right now.
No, not really, other than planning our stupid-ass schedules for next year, like high school and shit. It's pretty fucking stupid, though.
Oh, man, you're going to have to grow up and be one of them high school people? Son of a...
Yeah, I know, I'm not a fan of it.
Hey, you know, that growing up thing, it sounded really good when I was young. Now that I'm, we'll just say not so young, really wasn't worth it. I wish I was young again.
I, in fact, do not want to go to high school.
I don't know, high school was, high school was probably the best 7 years of my life. It was fun.
Well, clearly it wasn't the smartest, because you just said 7 years.
No, weren't the smartest, but it was fun.
How many times did you repeat?
I had too much fun to remember.
Excuses.
I had an excuse for every problem. Hell, I still do.
Me too, but my dad doesn't always like it.
If I don't have a real excuse, I'll make up a good one.
What's the point of growing up if you can't act like a kid, right?
Exactly. I mean, growing up really wasn't as much fun as they told us.
Yeah, pretty much.
How about their Larry 427, Larry in Arkansas, 1031, male up here in Alberta, waving a hand there, Larry, if you got a copy there, over.
Larry. Hello. Okay, yep. It's all working.
A really good job, your big signal. Coming in there from Arkansas, from 427, doing a real good job there, over.
Well, I was just looking at I'm on the new power supply with new and improved metering.
Okay, well, yeah, it's getting
Well, what'd you call me?
0 or near 0 today.
Here's a comment from the Peter Gallery.
But other than that, yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
will continue like this there, Larry, over.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of noise, huh?
I just feel what's out. What's working condition there, Larry? I forgot to ask you there, or I don't know if I asked you before.
Why bother?
Over.
All right, we ready to get Maine Sidebanders started here?
Oh my God, there, yeah, doing a good job. There are 3.
I'll take that as a yes. Well, welcome to Maine Sidebanders. We meet every Thursday, 8 p.m., sometimes on this channel even. And no membership required. Just show up and have a radio that kind of works. It doesn't have to perfectly work, just kind of work. And we'll try to work with you. Anyways, before I get started, something that came up this morning when I was talking to one of our most esteemed members here over in Topsom there, Clearwater, I'm going to put you on the spot here, buddy. You had a very important message for all of us this morning. Do you want to remind everyone what they need to do this weekend?
They're from Arkansas for sure, and we'll definitely look out for you there again.
Damn it! I thought he was right there. Clearwater, you right there? Yeah, what's your important message for everybody?
Good work. Big signal, 59 plus.
Oh, I don't know. Don't grow old.
Take care.
Oh no, this morning you reminded us there's something very important we need to do this weekend. We can't forget to do it. You don't remember what that message was?
Don't forget to
Roger, QSL.
turn your, we're changing that time.
I mean, come on, man. I was giving you the floor to tell everyone while they're listening. Everyone's tuning in. It's Maine Sidebanders. Even the people that don't participate, the sandbaggers. You got to remind them. What are we doing? What day, Clearwater? Let's get it out one more time.
Change your clocks.
All right. It was just funny. You said that this morning. I was like, oh, it's probably a good thing he said something because I wouldn't have remembered. All right. Well, we got Clearwater over there in Thompson. We got anyone else over there in Saginaw County?
You don't have to remember. Your phones do it for you now. Everyone's lazy.
Hey, Radio Man, Mr. Paranoid check-in.
Yeah, sure. How you doing there, Mr. Paranoid, over there in Waldoboro?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I got my class tonight, and I had a quick break. I wanted to check in real quick if I could. And I do hear you out there again tonight, Mystic. I'll wave a hand at you as well.
Now, and I only have to repair it once.
All right, very good. We got Mr. Paranoid out there in Waldoboro coming in at S5. Clearwater, I didn't get an S meter reading on you, Clearwater. How about one more time? Tell us what you had for dinner.
It's been up there for a while, and it's very, very light antenna there, Larry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Thompson.
All right, we got you in S7 there, Mr. I'm calling everyone Mr. now tonight. We got anyone else in Saginaw County before I move on? All right, negative. I guess we'll do Lincoln County just in case. Lincoln County? I think we already got Lincoln County, but we'll do it one more time. All right, no copy. Let's move on to Kennebec County. What about Kennebec County? All right, we got you there, Spark Plug. How's things going over there in West Gardner? Busy. All right. Well, if I remember correctly, you drive a truck over the road. I see all the roads are getting posted. Is that affecting you at all?
We're truck driver at Thompson, but now we're stockpiling gravel and getting ready to open up the hot top plant.
Okay, 10-4. I just noticed all the roads around here, they're starting to get posted, so I know, for a few weeks there, some of the larger trucks can't go down certain roads. But okay, very good. Just checking. Anyone else in Kennebec County? No copy. Kennebec County. Any of you guys listening on YouTube or Facebook, if you tell me your handle and your location, I'll give you a shout out on the air, or you want me to read a message, we'll do that too. How about Somerset County? What about Somerset County for Maine Sidebanders?
Moose is on the loose.
All right, Moose coming in from Fairfield. Very good copy. At an S4 there, Moose. I guess real quick, how are things going with you over there? I imagine things are starting to melt even up your way.
Pretty good. I spent the last couple of days down in Lewiston, Almond area doing work down there, so yeah, I don't like you guys' traffic down there.
Copy that. Well, I didn't think the traffic was that bad, but okay. Well, very good. I don't know if you got a radio in your truck. I don't know what time you're rolling around down here, but A bunch of us are on Channel 12 usually in the mornings.
I don't have any radio in the work truck except the work radio.
Okay, no problem. Just thought I'd throw that out there to you. You mind putting a call out for any of those northern Maine stations? I know we don't always get somebody, but I figure it can't hurt if you put a call out for me.
I will do. Anybody Somerset County or north want to check in for Maine Sidebanders? Anybody Somerset County or north want to check in for Maine Sidebanders?
All right, Mr. Radio, you got Mystic and Waldo here with old Mr. Moose there, boss. Go get my cherry pass. But I hear you talking to Mr. Radio.
Who was that guy there that was just talking to me? I missed who it was, though. I could hear him, but I just didn't pick up who it was.
Mystic.
Okay, Mystic. Yeah, Mystic over there, Waldo. Copy to direct. Moose, did you hear Mystic?
Yeah, copy. S3 only tonight. Really tough conditions to your area.
S3 over there in Waldo. All right, well, let's just try something real quick, because that's what I got on you is an S3. But let's try something real quick there with you, Mystic. Hold on. We're turning the house around. Stand by. How about that Mystic in Waldo? Did that bring the old signal up to you? My relay, I couldn't. You're caught in between my relay switching over. What was that?
Vertical side of my 4-element beam is vertical side, so I can go horizontal too if you got it.
Yeah, sure. Just switch over the horizontal real quick.
All right. Is this any better than Radio Man?
Holy smokes! That brought you up to an S7.
And you got an S8 from this side. Holy crap.
Yeah, horizontal to horizontal on local. What a difference, huh? All right, I don't want to go too long here because we got other people listening, but yeah, that really brought you up big time there. I'm going to go back to the Omni and do the rest of the roll call, but thank you.
Really, on the Omni there, Radio Man?
It's just conditions. Weird tonight, really weird. Take good care of that, Radio Man. Nice to hear you, buddy. And I'll, Mr. 95 will be clear.
Paranoid, no, just that last transmission. I was on the I was on the horizontal side of the beam pointed east, so I was barreling right over the top of you there, Paranoid. All right, so that's good. We got Mystic and Waldo. Moose, did you get anyone else? Sorry about that, but Moose, did you get anyone else?
No, I didn't pick anybody else up.
Alrighty then, no problem. Let's move on to Oxford and Franklin County. What about Oxford and Franklin County for Maine Sidebanders?
513 up here, hello.
513. How you feeling this week there, Speeder? How you feeling? I know you were a little under the weather last week.
Yeah, we still haven't shaken it off. I was supposed to be in the pool today for a procedure, but nobody bothered to call, so I told the stick it, just make a new plan.
Copy that. Yeah, I know where I work. There's a lot of people sick right now. So, well, I hope you feel better and take it easy. And hope to hear you again next week. I heard you got your chance to talk to Clearwater before we got rolling there.
Yep. Yeah, we checked in there.
Very good. Well, we enjoy hearing from you. We got anyone else in Oxford or Franklin County for Maine Sidebanders?
Wow. Nobody else? Oxford, Franklin, Maine Sidebanders. Roll call.
Anyone fix it?
Nothing. I thought I heard Pipeline in there earlier, but I guess he's gone.
Yeah, if you hear anything, let me know. There's a guy out there in Skipland. Every time I unkey, he's talking. Holy smokes. And he's like right down at my noise floor, but he's got a kind of a droning voice. So every time I unkey, he's talking. So that guy's doing a shitload of talking.
All right, then. I will keep my ears out. If I hear somebody, I will 10-5 for them, just in case you can't hear. But I'll give you the chance first. But I do have one complaint.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's negative towards me, I don't want to hear it. But go ahead.
No, it's negative towards people who have a birthday on Saturday. If people have a birthday on Saturday, they get a 25-hour birthday. That's just not fair.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to take that up with. Well, I don't know who you're gonna take that up with. But all right. Well, anyways, one more call for Oxford. Well, actually, I think we've done enough Oxford, Franklin County. This next segment of Maine Sidebanders is brought to you by Maker's Mark. Yes. Warms you up while you're running roll call. How about Androscoggin County? Androscoggin County for Maine Sidebanders.
I'm pretty sure you lose an hour. You only get a 23-hour birthday. That's all I got to say.
I'll take this quick lull here to say good evening to Floyd listening on Facebook. Floyd checking in saying hello. Wrenchman, one of our fellow Mainers who's now out in Pennsylvania. 840, Tipton, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Wrenchman. Mars Mod, he's a regular listener on YouTube. He's in green, and he's been listening for like an hour before I go to bed. Hope you have a good evening. Thank you for doing the stream. Jim, I forget his numbers, but he's up there in Aroostook County. Bossman listening in from the Flying J out behind the Irving station. Bossman with the check-in from the Fuel Island. All right, what about Androscoggin County? Come on, who's out there in Androscoggin County? Oh man, Bossman said he's waiting for you, big boy. Oh God, I gotta get in the truck after head out to the Irving. Woohoo! I can't believe it. No one in Aroostook. No one in Androscoggin County tonight. This is pathetic. All right, well, then we'll move on to Cumberland County. What about Cumberland County? I know we got a few in here.
I'm going in first, Screwdriver.
Waving at you, hello.
All right, we got Screwdriver. He's a 60 over. And I think I heard 295 in South Portland. 295, go ahead. Was that you?
Hey, it was.
Okay, we got you in S7. How are things going with you, 295?
Doing good, Tim. Boy, how about yourself?
I'm doing all right. No complaints here. I don't mind the 4 seasons in Maine. The 5th season I don't like, which is mud season. Really the winter doesn't bother me. Summer, fall, spring. Fuck, I hate mud season. Anyways, we got anyone else for Cumberland County? How about Cumberland County?
384, checking in.
384, one of our Channel 12 morning sandbaggers with an S7 over there in Sebago.
Heat up with it.
Yeah, 4107, Cape Elizabeth.
4107, otherwise known as high pressure. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. High pressure. Coming in at S6 from Cape Elizabeth. How you doing?
Yeah, fine. And, it's, I don't mind the 5 seasons now that I'm retired, but when I was working, 2 or 3 would be fine.
Yeah, it's becoming abundantly obvious that I need to do something with water control in my driveway. It's not that it's too muddy or I'm rutting up my driveway, but holy smokes, there's just a lot of standing water on my driveway. Boy, I don't like it. So, anyways, we got anyone else in Cumberland County? Who else we got in Cumberland County?
323, Raymond.
323 in Raymond. How you doing, sir? Coming in from the Big Hill. How's it going?
Oh, we're doing okay. Everything's going right to plan.
Well, as Hannibal used to say in the A-Team, I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Who else we got in Cumberland County? Cumberland County.
Checking in.
I didn't hear who that was with the Roger beep. Someone say that again.
That was 505.
Okay, was that 555? Who was that out there? Go ahead again.
It was Triple Cross in Brunswick.
Oh, Triple Cross in Brunswick. Go ahead, Triple Cross. Make a transmission.
Hey, Radio Man, how's it going tonight?
Good. Triple Cross, S4 in Brunswick. I'm doing all right. How about you?
I'm still kicking, I guess. Can't complain.
Yeah, not reading about ourselves in the obituaries. Who else we got in Cumberland County?
Hey, Tasman over here. Top of Four Seasons with Kid Rock, don't you know?
Tasman with the 30 over. And real quick, we're going to check the messages here on the internet. Oh, hey, we got Hawkeye checking in. So Hawkeye's listening in tonight on YouTube. So, yeah, Hawkeye, we're glad you're listening. And it's good to hear from you. Everyone's been asking about you every week. Clearwater's been asking about you too. So glad you're checking in. And seems to be a little bit of dispute between Floyd and Boss Man. They're trying to settle who's the slut and who's the whore. So we'll keep you updated on that. They're in the middle of disputing that. Have we got anyone else in Cumberland County?
Just want to drop in a hello to Hawkeye and let him know I'm missing him in the morning.
If anyone wants to say hi to Hawkeye, go ahead. Go for it.
Hello, Hawkeye from Thompson. Get well. Hurry up, come home.
Coffee's not the same.
You're more than a friend.
Coffee's not the same without him.
There you go. Yeah. All right. We got anyone else in Cumberland County?
Maniac over here in Wyndham.
Oh, Maniac. There he is right there. How's things going, Maniac? How's the truck build going, Maniac?
All parts still coming in. Waiting for the machine shop to call.
Maniac at a 10 over from Wyndham. Waiting for the machine shop to call. Well, I don't know. Tell everyone on here what you're building for a truck.
Oh, just an old square Chevrolet, that's all.
Square body? Don't they do something up in Shin Pond with square body trucks? Don't they do some big square body meet up in Shin Pond, I thought?
Yeah, in like July, they do the square body roundup up there at Pond, yep.
M4. Well, that's not too far from my camp there, Maniac.
Oh, roger.
All right, very good. We got anyone else in Cumberland County? Cumberland County for Maine Sidebanders. Not hearing anyone else, let's move down to York County. How about York County for Maine Sidebanders? Another call for York County. How about that York County for Maine Sidebanders? We got 195 checking in from Trinidad, West Indies. Well, welcome. This is the Maine Sidebanders. We just do a local roll call every Thursday, so glad to have you over there on YouTube. Let me switch over to the beam. I got it pointed south. We'll see if we can get anyone out to the south here real quick. Stand by. We got anyone down there in York County or state of New Hampshire? York County or state of New Hampshire for Maine Sidebanders?
Yeah, check me in. Risky Whiskey checking in.
Hey, I was beginning to think we lost you. Risky Whiskey. S7 coming in from Hollis, bringing us up to number 17. Risky Whiskey. Hey, Joey Cheesecake, direct copy. Joey Cheesecake, 983. We hear you over here in New Gloucester. I didn't get an S meter reading on you, but we definitely heard you.
That's awesome, Radio Man. Thank you. It's always a pleasure checking in. 983.
Okay, we got you at an S3. I made sure to purposely pause long. I had a feeling you were listening back on the internet. So S3 there, Joey Cheesecake from Hampton Beach. All right, let me switch back over to the Omni and see if we get any stragglers. Any stragglers, anyone that missed roll call that would like to get in on the Maine Sidebanders, anyone anywhere for Maine Sidebanders?
We got Die Hard out here in Kennebec County, Litchfield, Maine.
Oh, okay, I missed. What was your handle again out in Litchfield?
You get Die Hard out here in Litchfield.
Die Hard. Did you check in by a number or something a couple weeks ago?
No, my first check-in on this.
Oh, no shit. Okay, I apologize. So there was a guy that checked in a couple weeks ago out in Litchfield, and somebody out here knew him, and I just assumed you were that guy. So there was a guy who checked in that was new a couple weeks ago, right in Litchfield. So you'll have a neighbor on the radio there. All right, well, hey, welcome to Maine Sidebanders there, Die Hard. And I'm kind of stalling here because I'm entering you into my log. And what I want to know real quick, if you don't mind, is where you're new, and we're all a bunch of radio nerds here. Tell us about your station. Like, what do you got for radio and antenna and all that other good stuff? Are you new to the radio or coming back, or what's the story?
No, I've been on for a long time, but got into the ham radio bands and spent a lot of my time on HF. Right now, actually, this is the first contact I've made on this new radio, Yaesu SP710 AESS. Nice little rig, running off a 5/8 ground plane. Probably, 25 feet off the ground. Got to get her up higher. But I've been around for a while. I started in CB probably when I was, 16. I'm 52 now, so.
Okay, Die Hard, well, welcome. We're on every week, and like I said, I can't remember the guy's numbers, but he was in Litchfield. He showed up a couple weeks ago. A couple people on here knew him. He had an antenna that was up like 70 feet. He had a hell of a signal. Well, I go by the Radio Man locally, and I'm over here in New Gloucester, and we got a good copy on you in S5, and I don't know, anyone out there that's listening want to say hello to Die Hard, tell them where you're calling in from, and I don't know, give them a quick report.
It's nothing good over here, Die Hard. I'm just Radio Man's neighbor, so I'm less than a mile away, but you're definitely sounding good, man.
Good and good down here in
Excellent, excellent. That's what we like to hear.
I got him in Sebago.
Yeah, we heard the Sebago station too.
Yeah, I think I keyed to a screwdriver. But yeah, he's coming in good down near Pownell.
Okay, Renegade, where did you say you were from?
Renegades from North J, Franklin County.
10-4 on the North J.
Radio man.
Hey, hold on one second. I got Renegade 167 in North J direct, but thank you, Fix It. And Diehard, welcome to Maine Sidebanders. You're welcome every week. We're glad to have you. We do in-person meetups. Like, we're not a club. I would say a club in a traditional sense, other than we just do informal get-togethers. So it's glad to have you. And go ahead, Clearwater. Clearwater had a question.
That guy TC was his handle, TC.
Okay, I knew you. A couple of you guys knew him, TC. So he's in Litchfield, right, Clearwater?
Right.
Okay, well there you go. Diehard's got a neighbor over there in Litchfield. So yeah, it's good. It seems like we get somebody new on here every couple weeks. So that's good. I like it. So let me go back to the internet here. We got Wild Bill. Hey, Wild Bill, if you're on the radio over there in Lebanon, I'll try to call you, Wild Bill, or if you're just listening. But Wild Bill 603, and the Lawnmower Man. He came to mow us over. I don't know what Boss Man's talking about, but okay. Lawnmower Man. And I'll see what Wild Bill says. If he's on the radio, I'll try calling him. All right, another call for any stragglers for Maine Sidebanders. We got any stragglers?
Bobcat up in Jefferson was trying to check in there, Radio Man. I don't think you heard him.
No, I did not, unfortunately. All right, Bobcat. Give it a try, Bobcat in Jefferson. All right, we got a copy on you direct there, Bobcat in Jefferson. S2, not a blow me away kind of signal, but we got you. S2. Bobcat, just out of curiosity, did you happen to hear Diehard in Litchfield?
Maybe Bobcat has a hard time hearing you, Radio Man. I don't know. Bobcat, did you hear the guy out of Litchfield there? Okay, roger that on the Diehard on Litchfield. Yeah, I can hear him good up here. Just so you know, Diehard, I hear you fine up here in Waldoboro.
In Waldoboro?
I did hear the guy in Lebanon. I don't remember what you said his handle was, but he did be up in there, Radio Man.
Okay, well, all right, we got a report. We're going to put them in the log. I apologize, 603. I did not get you. Let's see here. What's going on here? Wild Bill, I know I got you in here. Oh, okay, I got you down in Kittery, but now I'll have to update the log. But, all right, we got Wild Bill bringing us up to number 22. And I did hear Bobcat direct. Bobcat and Jefferson with an S2. We got any other stations that would like to get in on Maine Sidebanders before I open it up? All right, well, not hearing anyone else. I guess my power supply survived tonight, so that's good. This is the most I've used it in quite a while, this is the most I've used it since setting it up. But anyways, I I'll open it up, just general chit-chat, whatever people want to talk about. But I've been doing enough talking, so let some other people talk.
All right, where's Lebanon? I'm trying to remember. I know I can hear you pretty decent, Wild Bill. I was going to swing the beam that way. I'm just trying to remember. Which direction is that from us, Radio Man?
That's south.
I thought it was kind of like southwest in that region. Let's see if I switch over, if you can hear me a little better down there. Oh, 10 Warren, hearing me perfect right there. And yeah, you did come up a little bit there when I switched over to the beam. I just kind of pointed southwest, but yeah, you're sounding good, that's for sure, man. And more. Yeah, I'll tell you, I mean, it was, yeah, the skip is hit or miss right about now, so, you know, it's all going to depend. If there was a little bit of noise in there, I could see you kind of getting taken out by it with people, but, yeah, you're sounding good. I assume, like, Risky Whiskey in that direction can probably hear you, too. And whoa, I'll definitely take that. Yeah, you got me at about a 5 over here in New Gloucester, so it's definitely working, man. Oh, that's what we like to hear. I love hearing people upgrading and trying to get their antennas up higher and do whatever they can do. So, you're definitely making the trip now, but we look forward to seeing an improvement over the warmer months to come.
Well, don't everyone all talk at once.
Oh, that's what I was thinking, and just like that.
Oh, go ahead, Triple Cross.
Freaking screwdriver had to step on you. See how he is?
Tempo or Mr. Paranoid in Walterberry.
It's Paranoid, how's it going?
Oh, it's going over here in Walterboro.
Got a lot to be said for that, I guess.
It's an amazing thing. Only 2 people caught my mistake.
Evening, Mr. B.
Good evening, Clearwater. What are you up to?
Not much. Shoveling snow, trying to stay warm. Days are getting warmer.
Yeah, the days are getting longer, days are getting warmer. We got spring coming right around the corner, right?
Right. Nice hearing you again.
Yeah, it's nice to hear you out there, too. Just finished up my class a little early tonight.
There you go. You got more time for the radio there, Paranoid.
Yeah, but I got a lot of work to do anyway. You know how it is. There's always something to do.
I know, you always got something brewing, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I'm always right in the middle of something. Always got some project going on.
Hey, Paranoid.
Yeah, go ahead.
You familiar with a Mitel?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. The 200.
I thought I recognized that voice.
Tim Pola, what's going on?
Same stuff, different day. I'm the one out here in Litchfield.
Tempo on over in Litchfield, yep.
I didn't realize you were out in Waldoboro.
Yeah, I'm in Waldoboro. Over here, yeah, I like it over here now. Sold a house and moved out to the country, right on the river.
How long you been out there?
Going on 3 years now.
Oh, nice. More land?
Yeah, 21 acres here.
Oh, sweet. Hopefully not a big landslide hill in the backyard this time.
No, none of that. It's all just a big field. That's an open Hazen field, big part of it.
Yeah, sounds like you got plenty of room for a big tower.
40-foot aluminum, tilt right over, yeah. What I got now, that's what I'm gonna run. And then I'm putting up a couple more antennas here, coming right up. I got a long wire up, and I'll be putting up another dipole here next week.
Yeah, I'm hoping to put up a 50-foot tilt-over crank-up.
Yeah, there's a little 40, 50-footer like I got, all aluminum. It's 80 pounds of aluminum, 40 foot tall. Tilts over real easy. You know, and I got a couple of antennas up there. I got the Vector 4000, and I got horizontal, vertical 4 elements. Horizontal, 4 elements.
Is that freestanding, or you gotta have guides on that?
No, it's completely freestanding. With the power antennas I have on it and everything, it'll handle 80 miles an hour, no problem.
Excellent, excellent. Was that something that was there, or did you put it in?
Oh no, I put it in. I dug the hole myself. It's 4 feet deep.
4 by 4?
No, it's 3 by 3 on this one, yeah.
Nice, nice. That's one thing I'm curious about, how much concrete I'm gonna have to put in the ground.
I think on the 50, you might want to do, I don't know, there's this thing for them. When you buy it, it'll tell you exactly what you need for the tower that you buy. Mine's 740, so it's good for 7 square feet of wind load up at the top.
Yeah, yeah. I may have somebody do mine. I'm getting too old to be digging holes. I mean, you do have...
Wow, is there anybody talking?
Temple, I do hear you out there, 333. I do feel 333 out there.
Oh, yeah, Paranoid's talking with somebody.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't hear him.
All right, Paranoid. I won't hog the ass. We'll let these guys get to it. Nice talking to you, though.
Yeah, absolutely. You have a good evening, and don't.
Is there anyone you can hear? It always seems like you can't hear anybody.
Oh, crap, I think Radio Man stepped on me.
Yeah, you guys were pretty tight right there.
Radio Man, always stepping on me. See how he is?
So close, I couldn't understand either one of you.
I'm sure I said something really intelligent and profound, whatever it was.
Radio Man, you're awful quiet. You got yourself a light glow going on there now, or what?
No, I'm letting everyone else talk. I mean, I yap for like a half an hour, so I figure, let some other people have at it.
Okay, I didn't know maybe if you put another 3 fingers in another glass, starting to get lit.
I'm definitely getting a glow on down here, but, no, I wasn't. I was kind of keeping quiet, letting other people talk, and, and I don't want people to say, oh, Radio Man, he ties it up. We can't talk to anybody. I mean, people have said that in the past, but case in point, as soon as they stop talking, no one talks.
Well, I got a question for one of you wizards out there that know this shit. Say you get a Washington radio. guys converting yourself so it opens right up for the whole bands?
And I do.
Yeah, and I'm guessing he didn't hear you in there. His receiver's piss weak.
Oh, I heard who it was, but I was answering 384, who they were talking at the same time.
Oh, okay. I'll believe you this time.
Yeah, something about a Washington radio.
Yeah, do you guys mod those yourselves? Or do you have somebody do it?
They're fairly new, but you can convert them yourself easy enough. You just change a jumper on the inside, snip a thing, change a jumper, and then go into the passcode. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, I got you.
You'll find videos on it.
I mean, most of the radios out there, I mean, doing the mod on them, it's like Taz said, you know, adding a jumper, cutting a jumper, you know, some radios, it's a software sequence. You do the secret handshake when you turn the radio on. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, I've never paid anyone to do it. I usually just do it myself.
Hey, just go on YouTube. You'll find it.
Just get it. How it does. First.
Those fan kits that go on them, they're pretty neat too. I don't know. If I bought one, I'd get one. I think Maniac's looking into getting one.
Say a fan kit?
I love mine. I got the fan kit on it too. But this thing doesn't hardly ever get that warm. Maybe I just don't talk enough.
Yeah, but you can go in and set the settings to turn it on sooner or later or whatever you want to do. It's all adjustable in the settings.
Oh yeah, 10-4. But like I say, I really love this radio. It's one of the best ones I've ever had.
Oh, it sounds good too, actually. You running the stock mic on it?
Yeah, I actually like the stock mic. I'm really surprised. It just dawned on me too. I think I got the power turned way down on this thing too. Let me go turn it up.
Amazing where it gets the sound from. There's a little tiny hole on that thing where you actually talk into.
Yeah, you gotta kind of talk into it just right, I guess. I'm usually watching my meters so I can tell most of the time when I'm not on it right.
Yeah, I think it just replaced the President George, if I'm not wrong. And it does a few more whiskeys out of it.
The George is marketed as a regular CB. The George 2 is an export radio, and the Washington is marketed as a ham radio, 10 or 12 and 10 meters.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoever that is must be mobile, because I could hear him and now I can't.
I think he said he was going to turn the power up.
Yeah, how's that sound now?
Oh, sounds good.
Signal any better, or is it the same?
Yeah, I think it went up a little bit. I really wasn't paying attention before, sorry.
No worries, man. Like I say, I'm usually watching my meters to see where I'm at. That and watching the voltage on the thing, because it does draw a couple of amps.
You came up a little bit.
42, thank you.
I think that was one of the things that was mentioned too on that video I watched. It's like, yeah, they are kind of power hungry.
Yeah, I was watching my power supply, and the amperage jumped up, and I was watching on the front of the washer, and it tells you what it's got for voltage coming in. And I saw it drop about 6 volts. Not 6 volts, maybe a half a volt, we'll say.
Yeah, it's kind of typical. I think the strikers do the same thing. You can watch the voltage drop.
I like those strikers, though. I like the sound of them. That one that Screwdriver's got, it really talks well.
Yeah, they're definitely a hard radio to beat, that's for sure. I thoroughly enjoy them.
Yeah, the modulation is just crisp on that. It's just really nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fanboy. That's what I always recommend. You know, I mean, they're not the cheapest radios out there, that's for sure. You can get cheaper that'll do really well, but yeah, they're so hard to beat.
Pretty quick, I'm going to get another radio for my pickup. That's what I had actually planned on putting the Washington in. And I don't know if I want to buy another Washington or if I'm just going to go ahead and buy a striker.
It's always fun to have different flavors to play with.
42, yep. How is the Roger beep on this? Is it too much?
Perfect.
No, it's not overly loud or anything. It's a decent little three-chime, you know, one of the standard beep sets in any tone striker or whatever. Sounds good.
I thought about getting a power mic for the Washington, but I'd hate to give up the channel selection capabilities.
More power!
Convenient if you're, if you're doing a lot of channel surfing and stuff, you know, it's just a nice, convenient button to hit.
I will say, even if you're using the NRC in the radio, the Digi-Mic is an upgrade in quality over the stock mic. While the stock mic is very good, the Digi-Mic is still a couple levels better in my opinion. I run the Digi-Mic on my George 2.
Yeah, it's meant for the President radio.
Yeah, the only thing I noticed with the stock hand mic, while it's loud and clear, you could tell that it was a hollow plastic mic. And I'm not saying it sounded bad, but the Digi-Mic, I don't even use the Digi in the Digi-Mic. I just use it as a regular mic. It just sounded slightly better, just a more polished sound. So that's what I run on my mobile.
Nice.
I'm certainly not saying that the stock mic is bad. I think the stock mic is good. Just saying, you know, if you want to spring for an upgrade, if someone says, it's not worth it, I wouldn't say it's not worth it. I'd say it's got some positive value. I'm just, you know, it's not a massive upgrade, but I like the mic, and you still get the channel up and down feature.
Yeah, that's certain. That's a nice feature. I like that up and down, especially in a mobile.
Yeah, be with you.
Amazing how much of a difference it made talking to Mystic when you go horizontal to horizontal on local. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, he went from an S3 here to an S7, just like that.
What was he running, like an Omni, and then he went horizontal, though? Because obviously there's some gain in that, but yeah, it's usually still a noticeable difference. I was trying to get, I couldn't remember exactly which direction it was, and I was trying to get the beam to turn around, and then it was late by the time I got there.
Oh, I don't know what he switched from, but he did say that he noticed the same on my end, that I was giving him about the same signal. But I've noticed that a couple times when I've talked to people. Waldo, let's see. Yeah, it's due east. That's up the coast from us. Man, that's out near Swanville or just north of Belfast. That's a pretty good haul from here. I mean, when you consider, you know, how far that is from Bangor, you know, how far that is to be giving me an S7, that's pretty significant. Oh, yeah.
Alright, don't all speak at once.
You know, it's funny, but I
Trying to be polite to all the ones I can't hear.
Talking on the, right at the noise level of the floor.
10 more on the noise level, and yeah, it's okay, fix it, you know. They probably can't hear you either. No, I'm just kidding.
I just don't want to step on anybody by mistake, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was pretty much what Fix It was keying up and saying too. I'll just be sitting here and I'm like, fuck, it's, you know, I have this problem with long, awkward silences, and I'm like, man, it's just been quiet for too long. I gotta key up and say something.
Yeah, where the hell's Swiper?
Well, last week, you didn't get in here until later, and it was like family dinner night, and yeah, Hippie was on last night for a couple of hours actually, last week, so I think he's back out of state down at Bike Week, but yeah, there was a few people that didn't seem to roll in until like 9:30, 10 o'clock last week.
then there was more awkward times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's still a few of us kicking around. Oh, weather's beautiful, and I mean, I've been outside a couple of hours, but yeah, we're taking it. You know, it looks like by the middle of next week, pretty much all the snowpack should be just about gone. Yeah, I mean, this is how winter used to be around here all the time, but it's been at least a good decade since we've had a good winter, you know, that has lasted, we'll say 4 months, you know. That used to be pretty common, you know, get snow by Thanksgiving, give or take, and hey, you know, I mean, you'd have all of December, January, February, and hell, most of March even, and you know, the last decade or so, you're lucky to get January, February, half of March, or you know, late in January. You know, it's been weird, but it definitely this was reminiscent of the old. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, it's definitely it's been a year. And the cold, I think, is what really that's what did me in this year. I mean, as I get older, I don't like the cold. I don't mind snow. I like snow, but yeah, I mean, what are we, single digits or negative digits? What do we have, like 5 or 6 weeks straight? It seemed, you know, it was cold. It was rough on the heating bill or anything else, and yeah, it was just not amazing.
Agreed, this has been a fucking cold winter. Yeah, I guess heating oil just took a major jump. I got in just before it did.
Ben Warren, going through a lot more pellets than normal. It is what it is. I've just been taking fix-its ideas and trying to roll with that. And Warren going to work at midnight. Yeah, you got a screwdriver over here in New Gloucester, right on 202 or Route 4 or 100 or whatever the fuck this is. But I think it's all of the above. Yeah, I usually, I'll do them every once in a while. I used to do them all the time, but, yeah, now it's pretty much if Radio Man is out of town or busy, I don't know, whatever he does. But, you know, doing his thing, I'll fill in from time to time. Roger. Yeah, I mean, I know as the summer goes on, obviously it stays lighter out later, and, you know, like I'm not on as much during the summer. I mean, I haven't been on a ton recently, but, you know, I'll be out on the bike and stuff, but, yeah, I mean, you'll notice, like, this time of night, the skip will start coming in, will stay coming in, you know, just because the sun is still out. And, yeah, occasionally we'll have to, we'll be down on like, you know, I don't know, we were on 26.895, but I think we changed that frequency for certain reasons. But, yeah, you know, when the sun starts staying out later, it definitely gets, a little bit different. Yeah, I mean, it can be confusing. Like, even with the skip, like, I don't have a clue much. It's either there or it's not. Something to do with solar storms and sunspots, and I thought I knew what I was talking about, but then the guy pretty much showed me that I didn't know what I was talking about, and, you know, now I just kind of scratch my head and I scratch my butt and I say, oh, if there's skip, there's skip. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get through loading my computer up again because it was a piece of shit. So, yeah, I'm kind of not paying attention and doing something here. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Well, at least he admits it.
Yeah, I never know what I'm doing, Fix It. You know how that is.
It takes a smart person to realize how stupid they are.
Yeah, I don't know who was over there earlier, Screwdriver, when I was talking on your way home. It was like, I can see 40 plus kilohertz wide, and it was going way beyond that down in the band. Somebody was splattering bad.
I think it was just coming in from DX, or, I mean, DX was starting to fade out pretty hard, but I definitely had a couple of big stations come in, so, you know, yeah, I guess it could have been DX and not necessarily local.
I didn't go much beyond this station here. It was like from here down. I'm like, wow, I couldn't find it. There was just green spikes everywhere. I'm like, wow.
I'll be damned.
laugh. I was just looking at Walcott Radio's website, and they had the President Washington listed for $299, and then they had a used one refurbished for $340.
Yeah, you gotta love it when that happens, huh?
I'll jump right on that. All right, folks, I'm going to jump out of here and hit the sack. You folks have a good night. Talk to you later.
Hey, have a super fine one, man.
That's really peculiar. We didn't hear nothing from Lewiston or Auburn tonight, huh?
Yeah, it was quiet down that way.
Yeah, when he hollered for that, I looked up and there was no more noise than usual, but no big radio talking like usually.
I was hoping to have my my new amp, but it shit the bed.
Shit the bed, or is still fading in and out?
Either I'm gonna. It won't get fixed this weekend, but I'm gonna diagnose it this weekend. I don't know if I got a tube on the way out or high voltage supply, something. I'll fix it. Just I'm not a tube expert with these things, so. But I don't mind the challenge, so I'll get it going. I mean, if I'm going to own all this shit, I can't afford to friggin' put it in the fucking mail and send it to somebody, and then hope that they fucking fix it and send it back to me in like less than 4 years.
Well, back in my old days when I worked on radios and TVs that had tubes, 9 out of 10 times when I got one that had a problem, it turned out to usually be just some bad connections on one of the tubes. A lot of people would just condemn the tube, but I always give the prongs and the sockets a little bit of a cleaning, and then try it again. And 9 out of 10 times that worked and brought it right back to life.
Well, trust me, fix it. I'm going to start with the simple stuff like the tube socket. So this amp's a little weird, fix it. Well, I don't know weird, but like usually you can flip them over and take the bottom cover off and access the bottom side of it. You can't on this amp. It uses modules. And so you have to pull the module out. So I have no idea how they service these things at the factory. My experience when I worked in the commercial world, when I saw a design like this, they usually had things like extender cables or card extenders, or they had some sort of fixture to allow the modules to be serviced out of the chassis. So it's a little difficult to troubleshoot it inside the chassis. So I'm going to try all the easy stuff. Anything beyond the easy stuff, like the tube and the socket, if it's any component replacement, the module's got to come out of it. So, which looks like it's going to be a pain in the nutsack.
Yeah, but the good thing is you own it. If you frig it up, oh well. If you fix it, you learn something.
Well, I won't frig it up. I mean, I'm confident enough that I can fix it. I just, I'm not like some guys that, I know some guys on tubes that, they're pretty sharp on this stuff, and I don't know, I'll figure it out. Because boy, I tell you, I was having a lot of fun with it. What night was that I was running it? Was it Monday night? Fuck, the thing was putting out like a 300-watt carrier. The thing was swinging all kinds of watts. Everyone was like, holy shit, you're loud. And then, but I don't know how long this thing sat before I got it. And then I sat on it probably for a good 10 years before I did anything with it. So this thing's been around.
Well, I'm just telling you where I would start. And if you don't have any, I have some really small wire brush type cleaners just for those microphones and tube settings and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm trust me, Fix It. I think you heard me say I'm going to start with the easy stuff like the tube and the tube socket, because all of that can be done in chassis. The way this friggin' thing's made, like I got other amps that you can pretty much work on the whole damn thing in chassis. This thing, I don't know how the hell they do it. But whatever. It'll be back on the air. Hopefully soon. And yeah. And I was working on another DC distribution box for my truck. 3D printed a smaller one for, it's a fused box with plugs in it for hooking up equipment in the truck. So I was just putting all the fuse holders in and the plugs.
Well, I know that when it was working, you would give me the strongest signal you've ever given me, so...
Now, it's the most power I've ever run from here, so that would probably explain it. What was that? Was that Bobcat? Hold on a second. I can't quite hear you. I didn't have my headphones on because I was at the workbench, and you're a little low there. Let me do some things here. All right, I probably should be able to hear you now. I can't tell. Who is they off frequency? What's going on? I don't know what's going on here.
No, they're on frequency. It's Jumpin' Jack up there, Brian Pond.
Oh, Jumpin' Jack. Okay, yeah, the Raleigh, Massachusetts guy. Okay, well, good evening there, Jumpin' Jack. Good hearing from you. I had to turn up the volume in my headphones. You're just kind of right at my noise floor. Copy that. Well, you made it in there, sir.
Yeah, he said it looks like you got a nice project going. He's been checking you out on YouTube. Yeah, well, it's like I said, I think the amp is worth my time to get it going. I can't see selling it to somebody as is. That's crazy. So, and it was from a friend, an old friend. So there's some sentimental value. I mean, he's still alive, but I just wouldn't want to send it down the road. So we'll get her going. Don't worry, Fix It. It'll be back. Just gonna take me a little time. Well, I know that friend is just dying to hear it again.
Oh, another $1,200 tube won't fix.
Well, I hope it's not the tube, but I called an old friend that he apparently this particular tube, I guess, and don't quote me, but I guess it might have been used like either in, I don't know, either X-ray or MRI machines or something. I'm not exactly sure. I could be wrong, but he has another amp that runs on 2 of these tubes, and somehow he came into about 8 of them, and he says, I got 8 of them, but they're all used. But he goes, I think they're good. So I'm going to meet up with my friend this weekend, and we're going to check these tubes out, and at a minimum, I can try one of his to rule out a tube. And I'm probably going to talk to him to see about acquiring a replacement and a spare off of him. So he says that he could probably spare a tube or 2. So, but at a bare minimum, we're going to at least use one of his to rule out mine. So, but when it's all said and done, I'd like to have a spare for this. Even if it's a used tube, I'd like to have a spare.
M4, yeah, that's what a lot of them tubes are used for back in the day, like plasma or something like that, and FM broadcast, and I think the MRI machines too. They used quite a different variant on a lot of different shit, just like the stuff we're using now, transistors. You know, they weren't really meant for what we're using them for, but that's what we're using them for.
I think that's where he got these from, and he was like, because what he told me was, he's like, hey, I think they're good, but he's like, let's test them. And so I'm going to go meet up with him this weekend. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, bare minimum, I'll at least have something to compare against mine. But I'm going to talk to him maybe about trying to acquire a spare, or if mine is bad, replacement and a spare, so I can have a spare on hand for this thing. But, yeah, so I don't know what happened. I mean, it could have been the caps, you know, maybe there was like their last death rattle, like I got the thing tuned up and it was like, hey, we're working. And then what? I was on it for like a half an hour and then it just freaking kind of shitted out. I mean, maybe it was the caps and the power supply saying, that's all we got, buddy.
You have a Variac over there?
I do.
Alright, I was going to say, I got one over here if you need to borrow it.
Well, I know even you were like, Jesus Christ, you were like, he's like killing me over here.
Oh, it sounded good. Perfect, you know.
I'm trying to remember Jumping Jack's numbers. I'll look them up here on the, oh, okay. So what's going on here? Why wasn't that working? Huh. What's my form being weird? Huh, that's weird. Oh, I don't know. My form wasn't quite working. I was putting Jumping Jack in here on the log so we can get them in. Anyways, yeah, so that's what I was working on, getting my DC. And I should have mentioned at the top of the net, if anyone's looking for a power supply, I got a power supply for sale that, not the one that I'm on now, but my other one. I don't know, I'll try to mention it next week. I'm not in a big yank to sell it, but I figure if someone's looking for a good little power supply for their station.
Radio man, did you get that phone number?
What phone number? Someone send me a phone number?
Yeah,
heard 3 different people key up while you were still talking, so I don't know what they were actually saying, but yeah.
They're not supposed to key up while I'm still talking.
It was a lengthy transmission with a bunch of pauses. In between pauses, I think I heard fix it. I think what people might have been the same guy twice. I'm really sure.
Yeah, I was phone number for him.
All right. Well, I didn't get a phone number if that's what people are asking.
Roger, screwdriver. What'd you say, radio man?
I did not get a phone number.
Want to try that phone number one more time?
Yes, Jumpin' Jack, go ahead. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I was putting your thing in the log there, and it wasn't popping up, but it was just a delay in my computer. Once I hit the enter button, everything popped up. So I got you.
Question for you. You got a minute?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, honestly, maybe that's more of a screwdriver question than me. I'm not familiar with the 458.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's going to be like. I'm going to check it out once I get it.
I don't know, he must be busy. I was looking up. I had a 457, which I know is pretty sought after. But I don't believe I've ever had a 458. I was trying to look it up to see if it looked familiar to me.
They were the good old school Navos. They're definitely kind of a, as far as Radio Shack goes, they're some of the more sought after bases that they made back in the day.
Yeah, it was actually the original radio I had. It back in the day, so I was trying to find one, and I had a Channel Plus 2 on it. Channel Plus 2 microphone got that wired up. So I figured I'd just go back to the old radio.
Heck yeah, no, that's a good old classic combo right there.
Absolutely. So I'm real curious what it's going to come at, but just to see some video, that's for sure. But it's got a good board on it. It's a chassis. I've heard it. Check it out. See how frequency and tune it up and see what it does.
There you go.
I love my old Navajos. I don't use them, but I love them still. They look good on the shelf.
I don't even know if I actually have any more fix-it. I think I have a couple of oddball, Radio Shack or realistic type of, bases, the cheap little things, but I don't think I have any of the old Navajos anymore. And the 458, the 457, they were definitely classic. I had a couple of just AM only. I don't remember what the hell model numbers they were, but they were. They were, and it's funny because GE made some bases that looked exactly the same when they're in their smaller bases. They were good radios back in the day. Oh yeah, you'll find that's what Radio Man's running right now, but you'll find a cult following for those things. I think that's what depends on which model, but that's what Fix-It runs. And I know I've got one sit in front of me, a few of them out back in the Radio Shack, and yeah, they're and they're accurate, you know, they work really well. Jeff. Yeah, they don't make things like they used to, that's for sure. I don't mean radio man, I've gotten into this discussion before, but, you know, it makes you wonder, you know, 20 years from now, 40 years from now, how many of the radios that are made today are still going to be running? You know, you would think with better technology they would last longer, but how many of the Strikers, the GT80s, you know, Quad 6s, whatever, how many of these are still going to be around and working? How long did they expect the radio to work? You know, I mean, if you got 10 years out of it, you were doing good, but, you know, I look back and I say, look, I look straight in front of me, and most of my radios sitting in front of me are at least a good 30 years old or 40 years old, and I haven't had to replace shit in them. I've had to do a couple of capacitors, a few things, but, you know, I haven't recapped a single radio to say I have to redo everything. I'm not going to say I haven't had radios die along the